All right, so Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced today that they're out. They're done with the British family. They're giving up their royal benefits, their royal status.
From what I understood is they want a break. They want to like half and half the responsibilities, which is kind of sneaking. Like, what's going on here?
Well, I heard they just want to move to Canada and have regular lives, like get regular jobs. I mean, Meghan Markle's already pretty much successful actress. She's got money. Mm-hmm. Prince Harry doesn't need. I mean, he's got training, education, experience. So I'm sure he could find some kind of job in politics, or who knows what they do in Canada. He could be a logger for all they care.
Yeah, he was a military pilot when he did some time in the military over there. So he's got skills. He can get a job.
I think that she's up to this. It was all her. She came in one day and said, "I can't take it anymore. I can't take this shit." And he was, he's used to being served breakfast in bed, and and she just came in and said, either I'm done or we're getting a divorce.
Yeah, he fell in love with her, okay? Yeah, no, I don't know if it went that far.
I think it
But he fell in love with her. I think that's pretty obvious. And she was the life that he's never had. He's always been a royal baby, always been served, never really. Yeah, there were some pictures of him hanging out with women and partying. He's the black sheep of the family. But I don't think this is as news as everybody's making it seem, because my man's never gonna be king. Like he's in the line of succession.
It's like four people died.
Not only is the queen still alive, her son, who's like 85 years old, is next in line. Yeah. And then after that, it's Prince. What the fuck is his name?
His older brother. But do you think real quick, the queen might outlive the son, which would be really crazy.
I think she's doing this out of spite, bro. I know. Money thinks there's a queen conspiracy between Diana. I know
totally. Yeah, there is a conspiracy that she had the brakes on Diana's car greased up.
No, look, bro, the driver of Diana's. And here's a point, guys. I think Prince Harry, my 2 cents on the situation is that he's tired. He's tired, and he's finally found someone who gives him the strength or the brave, whatever, the confidence to step away. I think that he kind of is not using her in a bad way, but like leaning on her in this situation. The kid was born into royalty, didn't ask for it. His mother was killed when he was 12. You know what I'm saying? And he was told to walk behind his mother's casket and not show any emotion. You know what I mean?
True.
That is traumatic. And and he had to keep up appearances your whole life. I think finally he found a woman who let him be himself. And she said, "Screw everybody. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Let's go away and live our lives." So I think that she might have, convinced him, but in a good way.
They spend half their time on this part of the world, like North America, Canada. Apparently, they want to go move to Canada and be part-time Canadian citizens. So he's really serious about getting away from the crown. And from what I understood is he didn't say he was just deserting them. Yeah, I'm still supporting of my brother, my father, my grandmother. But to him, there's nothing there for him.
Well, he blamed it on the media.
Again, he's not in the.
He said it. He said the media is the main reason why we got to get out. Number one, he talked about how all the harassment and the paparazzi that this girl Meghan Markle has been getting, it reminds him of the paparazzis that chased his mother into a freaking car wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's his thought in his head.
Yeah, he's disgusted with paparazzi. He's disgusted with that kind of lifestyle. He's now seeing it happen to his wife and stress his wife out, hurt her. He's done. I think he's just a man who's just over everything. And I applaud it. They're gonna make movies about this shit one day. Good for Prince Harry. and weed's legal in Canada. In Canada.
That's right.
So
he definitely looks like a pothead.
Yeah.
He definitely tokes up. Her too. You know what? I mean, I didn't understand. I didn't know that that's what he said about the paparazzi. But you're not getting away from the paparazzi. the paparazzi are going to follow you to Antarctica if you are going to Antarctica, especially now that you're making news about it. You're making a fuss, not a fuss, but this is a big deal to Europe, especially the Queen. And that's why I brought it up earlier, because I wanted to mention that she's not happy.
The Queen hasn't been happy in 30 years. She hasn't had sex in 100 years. She's not happy.
Hating on the Queen. I'm a big fan of the Queen.
If she didn't like Meghan Markle before, because there was rumors, she don't like her.
She didn't even like her.
No, she doesn't like her. She didn't like that she was an American black woman. I mean, did I say that? I mean, those aren't her words, but hey, it looks that way. But what I really was going to say about the Queen is I feel like I got to get it out, because you're right. She's not dying. I think Prince Charles will die before he ever gets a chance. I think she's doing it on purpose. I think the Queen really liked Diana, bro. But there was no secret in that relationship back then that Prince Charles was an asshole, bro. He didn't hide it. He didn't hide it. He basically cheated on her the whole time they were married, never loved her, that kind of stuff, you know? So I feel like the mom, the Queen, is kind of just holding on to that. You bastard. You killed my princess, and now you'll never be king, you know? So have you seen the woman that he cheated with, that he's still with? Bro,
oh, wow,
homegirl is just, I would call her disgusting. But you compare to Prince D, come on, bro. You must be on crack.
Well, that's why he kind of faded into obscurity.
Guys rarely cheat up. It's weird. You always cheat down. Isn't that weird? Easier.
Anyways, you know what? This is a new story because it's fresh, but you ain't running away from the paparazzi, Harry. Come to this side. I'm cool with it. You'll have a lot more fun over here than I think you will have over there, whether it's America or Canada. So
you don't think they'll ever be able to just live a normal life, fade into obscurity?
No, just like his mom, even if she didn't die, would have never lived a normal life. Anybody who has a lineage, has a line to a presidency, kingdom, crown, you are a story to every newspaper, magazine, website. Whether Harry gets a haircut or Harry marries a black woman, every move is a story because of who he is, because he's the son of D. He's in line to be king one day, maybe. Who knows? So, yeah, I'll give it to him. You know, traumatized. I hate the paparazzi, but it's not going to do nothing for you, bro.
Would you give up all that power for love? Or at least that money, because they're rich, they're famous.
But that's the thing. Harry didn't have no power. What power does Harry have? He's not his father. He's not his brother. He's not his grandmother. Let him enjoy his life. So, yeah, if I was in his position, fuck yeah, let's go and have a good time. Marry the woman that I love. And in Canada, you know what I mean?
Dude, I'm reading all these headlines that are just hilarious. First of all, Meghan Markle and Harry's wax figures have been booted from Madame Tussauds London. So that quick.
They're over there in Europe, at least people who care about that stuff, they think this is like blasphemy. And again, you said it, Frank, they didn't like Meghan Markle to begin with. So this is just kind of like a pinnacle, or just like, see, look what happened. He took them away from us.
Some reports are saying that they're being driven out. Some reports are saying that she ran from her father. Now she's pushing him away from her his dad and family. Supposedly he's got beef with the direct heir, like Prince William. The rest of the family, you said it earlier, he's a black sheep. I don't know, man.
For sure.
They say there's been a lot of fallouts and a lot of drama since the wedding, and it's gone pretty far. This is according to people via, the report of a close friend, that they've been getting into it with the family and it's been a little too much.
Okay, that's different. That I can relate.
That it's a mutual thing.
Again, it's a family issue, so it's not really even like a queen, prince, king thing. It's like your mom, you don't like your mother-in-law. Who, what I mean? There are a lot of families who do not get along with their parents-in-law, and they move away. Just because he happens to be Harry, it's a bad thing. I don't know. I think he's getting a bad rap on it all.
Yeah.
And again, I'm a big fan of the Queen, bro. She likes cows. Like, that's one of her favorite animals.
Cow?
Cows were very important back when she was a kid.
Such a random fact. But it's all about change, right? It's all about the newer generation showing you, even on a royalty or a royal level, for that matter, that they want change. All this Yeah, dude, they still have a queen. I mean, they're doing stuff.
That's what they talk about when it's European media. They talk about how they're constantly going at the royal families, saying how they just take political positions of power because they're there. There's no real elections. These people take taxpayers' money and don't do any real work. They're lazy. You know what I mean? So they're constantly being picked and prodded at and messed with. Maybe it's a millennial thing. Maybe he's just soft. I don't know. Maybe he can't. Prince William, I'm sure, deals with the same thing. And his older brother and his wife, she's another just gorgeous, like,
yeah, but she has a line to her. She has queen blood in her, princess blood in her. This Megan Markle is a black American who's a divorcee. You understand?
True,
like a thing over there. Like, you're not even keeping it in the line.
Like, not only are you messing up the royal bloodline because they feel and I'm not speaking for them, I'm just saying some, at least old thinking, would be that they're concerned with mixing the races. Really. Yeah. And then you go off and you get a woman with a history, oh, God. I bet you they expect every woman in the family to be a virgin when they join up or whatever.
Yeah, very well. They expect her to be a princess, right? You're imagining a princess, and that's just not true. In today's world, 2020, bro, it's just different. You said it. See, money changed, bro, and he wants to be his own person, change. And personally, I'll be over it tomorrow, even if I see him over here.
Absolutely.
I don't know how long this will be a story, but again, because he's third in line, I don't see it being that big of a story. But big ups to Harry, bro. Be your old man. Stop listening to your mama or grandma, I should say.
Yeah. Why not? Shit. I'm sure that life's got to be tough for anybody. But would you guys choose love over fame, money, and security? I mean, think about it for real. You've got being like being a prince. Okay, being a prince, unlimited amount of money, fame, basically having people waiting on your every beck and call, or a woman who makes you feel like
no. That should be an easy decision. Like, I mean, come on, dude, you're a prince, and there are statistically millions of women out there. One of them, multiple ones of them have to have a quality that is compatible with you. So I'm going to take my chances with the security, unlimited amounts of money, and
I think if Money was in his position today, he would pick that. But if Money was raised like Harry was raised, never needed anything in his life, always had money, bro, that's not exciting, bro. Too, yeah. You want to be poor maybe for a minute just to see what it's like. You understand? Like, he needs to live. And I think, that has something to do with it. Megan Markle probably said that. Come, live, do you. Be
this
yourself,
is a Disney movie. This is a freaking Disney movie, if you think about it. Prince meets down-to-earth ethnic girl. She rocks his world, and then he wants to give it all up for love. And there probably, like C-Money said, there probably was a scene where she was ready to walk out, and he, caught her at the airport, takes his crown off, chucks his medals, his
ankle and thing off. Yeah,
exactly.
I love you, baby. I love you.
The evil grandma or step grandma, whatever the hell's up in that little black girl.
She's got like this British security chasing him through the airport, trying to catch him.
Yeah, they're not happy over there. It's for the look, right? They're worried about the look. You said it. The people over there don't even respect them these days. So it just doesn't look good for the family. But again, I'm taking Harry's side, bro. I'm not worried about that stuff. I'm not even in line to be king. So I'm gonna go do me. And that's 2020, bro. Isn't that 2020? Do you. Don't worry about all the other haters and
you would take the
even
girl
if they're family.
You'd choose love.
Take your girl. Yeah, I mean, if JB, if I grew up like you, I would choose love. But if I'm broke and you gave me all his riches, I probably would take his riches.
Yeah, right about now, I'd probably take the money.
It's just the truth. Right now, I'll take the riches. She'll wait.